In this video, we're gonna break down exactly how much home you can afford based on your salary in Austin, Texas. We're gonna use 3 examples, one at below Austin's medium income, another at Austin medium income, and finally, one last one at above Austin medium income. We'll also use real examples that's on the Austin housing market today and break down the cost of buying and owning a home together. If this is your first time here, my name is Zhang. I am a real estate agent and a homeowner here in Austin, Texas. I love talking about all things real estate and living in Austin. If you're interested in more content like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. Being one of the most moved to cities in America in 2022, Austin has experienced a lot of growth. But that also means that the cost of living has risen considerably, especially in today's high interest environment, which makes owning a home particularly difficult. To be specific, the median income level in Austin is around $80,000, but the median home prices as of October 2023 is $435,000. In this high interest rate environment, that means that owning a home is particularly difficult. However, due to last month's CPI report, we actually saw a huge decrease in the inflation data, and that dropped the mortgage rate considerably. We're now looking at around 7% conventional and 6.5% FHA. So that means that even if you make below the median income in Austin, Texas, it is now possible to start looking at homes and potentially get into your first home in Austin. We're gonna use Sam as our first example. Sam just graduated from college and he's working from home making $72,000 a year. He wants to start his home ownership journey, so he reached out to me using the number in the description box, and we started a home search journey together. And because Sam is currently single and doesn't really have a big family other than himself and a dog, he actually has a wide array of options in terms of home ownership. He can look into buying a home in the greater Austin area that's in the cheaper and more affordable suburbs, or if he still wants to experience being in his early 20s, he can look to buying a condo near downtown, near central Austin area. Both options are possible, and Sam decided to explore both of them. The first home he looked at is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home in Pflugerville, Texas, one of the more affordable suburbs that is very close to central Austin. Bathroom, 850 square feet home in Pflugerville, Texas. It's currently $230,000. It's very suitable for a single individual who has a dog, for someone like Sam, which will give him a taste for home ownership, and if he really wants to, he can rent out the other bedroom, which will help him pay for the mortgage. In this case, currently we're looking at 30-year conventional rate sitting around 7%, with 20% down and a 7% interest rate. The monthly mortgage payment will be around $1,700, will be around $1,750. This includes the property taxes and the $10 HOA per month. And the total closing cost will be estimated to be around somewhere around $56,000. So if Sam has the sign-in bonus and wants to use that money for this home, this will be a great idea. However, there are other methods to get into the home. That will be putting 3.5% down for an FHA loan and getting something around a 2.5% rate. And the monthly payment changed to around $2,100. That's because the mortgage insurance that's included. However, I think depends on your credit score, the mortgage insurance might be a little cheaper. Obviously, all these are just rough estimates. If you need some accurate data, you should speak to a loan officer about this. But it is around 25 to 30 minute drive from Pflugerville to downtown Austin. So Sam decided to explore a condo in the central Austin area. And Sam might want something that's younger in terms of lifestyle. So he could potentially look for a condo here that's closer to central Austin, to downtown Austin area. And looking at this condo in the area, currently listed at $234,900. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 580 square feet. Because Sam is young and doesn't really care about having large square footage, it's lower maintenance. Everything's taken care of in the exterior, in the common spaces, and it has amenities like a pool for a home like this. So this could be a very good listing, a very good home for Sam. And we can take a look at the cost of ownership for a home like this. If Sam wants to put 20% down, he can get around a 7% on a conventional, which will put his mortgage payment around $1,900. This gives him, or if he just wants to put 3.5% down for FHA, sitting at 6.5% FHA, it will cost around $2,300 to own a one-bedroom condo near Central Austin. Were to rent out this apartment at Central Austin, he will get around $1,600 in rental income, and around 75% of that can count towards his DTI for his next home. And what's good about buying a condo like this for someone like Sam is that once he's ready for a home ownership in the suburb area, he can actually rent out this place and use that rental income towards his total income to qualify for his next mortgage on his new home. And now let's go over our second example, and that is Jonathan. Jonathan is making $85,000, just right around the Austin medium income level. He's currently working as a senior consultant and is ready for his home ownership journey here in Austin, Texas. He's also engaged with his fiance, so he wants something that's a little bit more future-proof, just in case he wants to start a family, which totally makes sense and is very forward-thinking of Jonathan. So, ready to begin his home ownership journey, Jonathan reached out to me and we started to look for homes that fits his current and future needs. Some of the first things that comes to mind is that it has to have around 3-bedroom and in a great school district, just in case that they want to start their family immediately. But at the same time, it has to be somewhat of a starter home, because if you want to live in one of the best areas in Austin, $85,000 household income wouldn't really cut it. So a home in Pflugerville is actually a perfect fit for someone like Jonathan and his fiance. However, at the time of this recording, this home actually just went off market. But I did run the numbers, and you can see the home, if we were to purchase it at 20% down, the home was listed around $279,000, and if we were to put 20% down, the monthly mortgage payment will be around $1,700, $1,800. And this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,800 square feet home that gives a lot of space for someone like Jonathan and his fiance who is looking to start a family. And if we were to put only 5% down for FHA, the monthly mortgage payment will go up to around $2,400. And again, these are all estimates. You should speak to a loan officer to get an actual estimate. Pflugerville is such a great suburb for someone who is just starting out in their home ownership journey. It's also a great area for young professionals because it's housing affordability. At the same time, it grants convenient access to somewhere that's North Austin, Central Austin. You do have to drive around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the time of day, to downtown Austin, but it's not an impossible 1-hour drive like as if you were living somewhere that's further out of Central Austin. And now let's go over our third and final example for someone who's making above the medium income level here in Austin. We're gonna follow Amanda, who's making $130,000 as a director at a technology company. She and her husband are married and they're ready for their next stage in life. They want to be in a quiet and safe neighborhood that has fantastic school districts because they want the best education for their children. So they reach out to me to start their home search journey. So some of the areas that we start looking at are in Leander ISD, Round Rock ISD, Pflugerville ISD, and Austin ISD. And this is a home in Leander ISD, and it is the 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-story, 2,700 square feet, 2,600 square feet home. It's got beautiful exterior, great interior design, looks like luxury vinyl planks for the flooring. And a home like this will cost around $3,000 per month if you put 20% down, and the down payment will be $78,000. Good thing about Leander ISD is that the property taxes is just a little bit lower than rest of the Austin area, sitting at 2.15%. And if you want to put 3.5% down, your monthly payment will be around $3,500. And this is what a home looks like in Round Rock ISD for someone like Amanda. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,600 square feet home. Because it's in Round Rock and in zone 2 to the Round Rock ISD, the tax rate is actually a lot lower than rest of the Austin area. For a home like this, if you put 20% down, you put around $71,000. At a 7% interest rate, your mortgage payment will come out to around $2,500. It's a little bit lower because it has the 1.8% tax rate in the Round Rock area, which is fantastic for the homeowner. And is zoned to a great elementary school in Terra Vista Elementary School. So for someone like Amanda and her husband, this is a fantastic place to look for a home. And this is what a home will look like in Pflugerville, Texas for Amanda and her husband. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,800 square feet home that's in a decent school district in Pflugerville ISD. It does offer a lot more space compared to the rest of the homes that we just saw. And if you want to put 20% down at 7% rate, we're looking at around $3,000 a month in monthly mortgage payment. It is zoned to a decent middle school and decent high school here in Pflugerville. And if you want, you can drive to North Austin to Central Austin area where a lot of the amenities are located. And this is what Amanda and her husband can afford in Central Austin area, Austin proper area. School around this area of Austin tend to be a lot better. So we can take a look at one near North Lamar. Because we want to look for homes as a four bedroom to accommodate for Amanda and her family. It seems that 4-bedroom is the most suitable, but it seems it's hard to really find affordable homes in that price range, so we can take a look at 3-bedroom homes in this area. This is a 3-bedroom, 1,300 square feet home in Austin proper. It's zoned to Guerrero Thompson, which is a fantastic elementary school. And cost of ownership, if you want to put 20% down, is around $60,000, and monthly payment is around $2,200. However, this home, even though it's in a great school district, it's relatively small in 1,300 square feet, and with Amanda and her husband and her growing family, this might not be the best fit. That is an issue of wanting to get a home in the Central Austin area. Homes are a lot more expensive, they're a lot smaller. Even though they have fantastic school districts, it just becomes quite difficult to really afford a home in the Austin area. So a lot of my clients tend to move out into the Pflugerville, into the Round Rock, into the Leander area where they get a more bang for their buck, whether in terms of square footage or just a home they can afford in general. At the end, there are a lot of options for people who are looking to buy a home in Austin. We're sitting at one of the highest housing inventory periods in the past decade. With the mortgage rate rapidly dropping, a lot more buyers are starting to head into the market to buy their next home. And if you're looking to buy your next home here in Austin, be sure to reach out to me using the number in the description box. Until then, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.